Are you struggling with your front leg? This video is for you. All right. When we look at a front leg, typically the problems that we see are the knee is moving forward, drifting forward after weight-bearing front foot strike. What this is an energy leak. Or you're getting your front foot strike, catapulting back, but it's happening too linear and it's super quad dominant and it's not initiated by the pelvic rotation, okay? That's a problem. That's gonna hurt your velocity, okay? People try to train it too linearly. You see people take med balls like this and do blocking drills. Well, guess what? That's not helping you. You know why? Because your front leg doesn't work like that. Proper front leg comes from pelvic rotation. So this back hip getting through into full rotation allows the front leg to block. Let me show you from this angle. Back leg comes through, now my front leg blocks. Back leg comes through, now my front leg blocks. Okay? It doesn't happen from me pushing off the rubber, this back leg shooting forward into trail leg hip flexion like this, and then I block. That's an inefficient pattern, and that's a problem we see with a lot of young athletes, okay? And it's really hard to detrain. So if someone's teaching you to block linearly, please do not listen to them. Do not do this. You're training a bad pattern, okay? If anything, do that, because at least we're rotating the pelvis, right? But what we need to understand is that to fix our front leg, we don't consciously think about our front leg. To fix our front leg, we fix our back leg, and that means holding tension either in external rotation of the hip or in internal rotation of the hip longer. Okay? See, when I'm in internal rotation of the hip, I can feel it. It's like this position. When I'm in external rotation of the hip, it's like this position. Okay? If I can hold that longer, now I'm delaying hip rotation, but I built up so much more tension and energy that I can actually rotate my hips faster than I would if I started the rotation earlier, which then allows my front leg to block faster. And now I'm getting that straight, nice and straight, like full extension of the knee, front leg block that's picture perfect on time at ball release, okay? Watch javelin throwers. They do this excellently. Now they have a lot more momentum on their side, and they have a heavier object or implement, which is allowing them to get into some better positions. But javelin guys go down the runway, and when they throw, their front leg is blocked back, their hip is back, and their knee is in extension when their arm is still back here. All we have to do as pitchers going down and mound is get our front hip to be back, and therefore as a byproduct, our front knee to lock out at ball release. Much easier task. But what do we have to do? We have to efficiently transfer energy from the back hip to the front hip. And how do we do that? Through holding tension late in the back hip, and then that allowing us to rotate harder later and faster. Hope that helps.